Good afternoon once again, book lovers of the internet. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Book Nerd 802, and as you might know, artificial intelligence is very well in the limelight wherever you go nowadays, and it's been for a while as well. So I came up with the genius idea to prompt AI to write a poem about me and about my channel called Book Nerd 802. And the prompt I gave AI was to write me a poem with 8 stanzas of 4 verses each about a booktuber from Malta who wishes to one day have a silver play button and beat the odds. I also encouraged the AI, I used ChatGPT myself, to follow an AABB rhyme scheme, and I told it not to use overly complex vocabulary. This booktuber wants to convince everyone to read and to be creative rather than to form part of the matrix, and he's called Book Nerd 802 and he reads one page from a book for every new subscriber he gets. So I am now going to be reading those 8 stanzas. I haven't read them all myself. I wanted to go into this blindly, so I just made sure that the verses rhymed basically. And it's my first time going through this poem with you people as well. I will definitely let you know what I think, and do let me know what you think of the poem in the comment section as well. Now that we're speaking, I am going to ask AI to give me a title for this poem because it did not come with a title for the poem. So, can you give me a title for this poem? Not sure how many gallons of water I just wasted because of that prompt, but I was given multiple options. Number one is Pages Toward the Silver Dream, the booktuber who beat the odds, one page per hope, lights in a Malta room, the pot of Book Nerd 802, against the matrix toward the light, where stories lead him, turning pages, chasing stars, the silver button horizon, and dreams bound in paper. I think I'm a big fan of Pages Toward the Silver Dream. I think that is my favorite one. The very first one, which was recommended as a matter of fact, and this is how the poem goes without further ado. So, in his Malta room he holds a fragile dream, a spark that fights against the dark and steam. Buckner 802 hopes one day he'll rise above the noise and prove the world wrong with courage, grace, and poise. He feels the weight of days that pull him down, yet lifts his head and shakes off every frown, for he believes that books can break the iron bars and lead the lost through night by following the stars. He turns a page for each new soul who comes, a tiny act that helps him soothe the numbs. Each subscriber feels like a step on steady land, a quiet comfort placed within his hand. Some nights he fears his voice is much too small, a whisper fading through a crowded hall, but still he films refusing to give in to fear, hoping one day his message rings out loud and clear. He loves the hush of pages worn by time, the story soft like old and gentle time, and gentle rhyme. He says each tale can spark a hidden fire, and lift a broken heart a little higher. He asks the world to create, not just obey, to choose a brighter and more open way, for art, he says, can crack the cold grey walls and guide a wandering soul each time it falls. Some days the silence feels like heavy stone, a weight reminding him he's still alone, but he keeps walking, holding hope inside his chest, telling himself that one day he'll find his best. He pictures the silver play button shining bright, a symbol waiting at the edge of sight, and with each page he turns and every step he tries, he moves toward a dawn where all his dreams rise. Honestly, that was way better than I anticipated. Granted, some of the verses, some of the lines only rhyme with each other because AI couldn't find better words to fit the rhyme scheme, and this only took a couple of seconds for AI to complete, by the way, which is also rather impressive how it came up with 8 stanzas of 4 verses each, just within a couple of seconds, making sense, fitting into the rubric I gave it, the prompt which I input, and yeah, within a couple of seconds I had this poem ready, absolutely brilliant, ready for me to tweak and edit and make my own, even though I didn't change anything from the poem. And I will also put this in the description for you to read at your own leisure and for me to remember as well, but it was a cool experiment to see how quickly AI is probably going to destroy a couple of creative minds out there, or at least suck the hope out of the few creative individuals the world has left. But yeah, that is all I had to say with regard to a poem generated by AI to speak about my channel, Book Nerd 802, and my hope to one day have a silver play button. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Take a look at the rest of my content because why not? It's absolutely amazing. And I will see you in the next one, hopefully very, very soon. Bye, guys.